Mike Norton, and I love Revival. Actually, I just did a review of that on the Weekly Bleed, so really excellent. Hi.
Hi.
I'm kind of a fan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, kind of a big deal. So tell me, you're working with a writer who's also an artist. How's that process for you?
It's actually really good because Tim and I go way back, and he is an artist, so he knows the Daleks. He knows when to lay off on a script and when not to. I mean, I think if you're a writer-artist, I think it helps immediately when you're writing scripts for other people because you know exactly what you want to get rid of, and when you get a script from a writer, you're like,
Phoenix Comicon attendee Chandler Riggs has decided to start doing some.
Chandler Riggs. You're way more important than Chandler Riggs to me, my friend.
I don't wear a hat as well. But he knows how to write a script for an artist just because he's had to do it before. So.
Right. No, that's really cool. And actually, talking about the art in the book, I look at Battle Pug, and then I look at Revival. How is drawing for, what do we call that, a rural noir? I think that it's very desolate. Did you grow up in like the Midwest, or did you have to do some research?
Well, Tim did. He grew up in the town that actually the book takes place in.
Okay.
And
exterminate.
I grew up on Gallifrey. No, I'm kidding. I grew up in a small town in Tennessee, which isn't all that different, except we don't get any snow. So yeah, it was similar. I mean, small towns are small towns wherever you are.
Right. And what kind of coloring and things did you use to really capture that? Just kind of. Because, I mean, I grew up in a small town.
Right.
I grew up in a rural town.
Yeah.
And I felt very at home, looking at your work in this. So.
There's something universal about a small town, and we wanted to convey that as one of the main themes of the book. Is the whole point is this small town it's cut off from the outside world, and that only amplifies when you grow up in a small town. The only thing you want to do is get out of that town. And so in this book, nobody can get out of town. So it's that's the whole point. So
yeah, no, absolutely. And tell me a little bit about Battle Pug. I see it's displayed out here. Looks really great. I have not had a chance to check it out. So if you were to give me like a brief synopsis of what this is all about, other than epic looking, what would you say?
Well, it's a weekly webcomic I do. It's a story that a woman tells her two dogs to pass the time about the story of this young boy who seeks revenge on the person that destroyed his village, and in his adventures comes across a 10-12 foot pug, and they become beleaguered friends and travel across the country in search of revenge.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And revenge.
Yeah.
It's a battle pug seeking revenge.
Well, the guy is. The dog's just dumb.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So now is this like something that's like all ages or just a little older?
I would say it skews a little bit older. It's a lot like the comics I read when I was a kid, where they full of Daleks. No, I think it's okay for most ages, but there is a little blood, there is a little ridiculous adult humor, but it's nothing that I think is harmful for kids. But I don't have a kid, so I'm not going to say it's appropriate. So
totally. And are there any like future projects that you have coming up that you want to tell fans about?
Sure. I'm doing a book with Tim again at Dark Horse called The Occultist, which is kind of like a Doctor Strange, except if Doctor Strange would never really learned his lesson, And I'm doing a Superman short story for the Adventures of Superman with Tim.
Cool.
And what else? Oh, I'm in the process of developing another Answer series, which is my creator-owned thing at Dark Horse. So
cool. So where can people find you so they can get updates on the timing and all of these things?
You can find me at ihatemike.com, which is my website, or my studio, 4starstudios.com, where you can find everybody that's there: Chris Burnham and Tim Seeley and me and Sean Dove, Josh Emmons, Jenny Frizen. Awesome.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Have a spectacular day.
You too.